Hey guys, I'm out here at Hoover Lake Trail today, just outside Mission, BC, and I'm going to be doing this short-ish hike and having a lot of fun doing it. But what I thought was really interesting was the fact that I can go on this hike almost any time of year, and there'll be like 1-2 cars there at most. But during a time when we're supposed to be self-isolating, there's more cars and more people going hikes than ever. I find that very interesting. Obviously I'm going by myself today because you're supposed to be distancing from others, and luckily this is a long trail, so if I'm passing people it won't be in these tight spots. But I find it very interesting that people who are obviously never hiking, when they're taken away from the amenities that they have and the ability to go and do stuff in the city, everybody resorts back to nature. So I think it's kind of cool that this is something that still calls to people when everything else is taken away. So maybe that's just my little tidbit for the day, I guess. Anyway, let's go. One of the unfortunate parts about this trail is that it follows a logging road for a very long time before it actually cuts into the forest. But once it does, there's actually a neat little secret there. I won't tell you about it yet, but it was left there from a long time ago, so assuming there's no snow, I should be able to show you guys. So hopefully I can do that. So once you reach this fork in the road, then you're almost there. You take the one on the right and then you just follow it up to the entrance. That's that. Now, the surprise I was talking about is another road, but it's not the road that I hiked up. It's a completely different logging road. As you can see, it is old, it is decrepit, and it's completely broken. I don't know the history behind the entire thing, but I know it's been here for a long time. I know it's been here longer than I was alive. So it's pretty cool. This part is pretty intact. It's right near the actual trailhead, because the later portions are all a little bit broken because of I think people walking on it and stuff. But a lot of people actually don't know about it or don't notice it. It just looks like a bunch of rotten wood, but you can clearly see that it is a built road. And along the way on this hike, sometimes you'll notice some old machinery work and stuff. So it's kind of a neat thing, and it follows all the way down to the lake, which is our final destination. So pretty neat, or at least I think so. See, I've noticed you can kind of see the road a little better here too. Just goes along all the way down. Now what I can say is I'm no fan of deforestation. I understand it's got to happen, but when I see a little road like that in the forest, I instantly think of, like, who built it? Who are the people that were working up here putting wood down as a road in the middle of nowhere? Think about that often about different things, like when you see a little shed up in the middle of nowhere or cabin, what was the motivation for somebody to put something up like that? I don't know. I think it's neat to ponder what that kind of person is or who they were. I'm pretty sure this little bridge has seen better days. Don't break! Ah! And after all that, things open up and we get a lake. So I think it was actually 2 years ago that I came up here and spent the night by myself. That's before I had my trusty little GoPro. So I figured I'd go and show that spot that I camped out. It's cool, but it was like super loud, you know, it hit like 2 in the morning and there was just like thousands of frogs. And then like it finally calmed down, I fell asleep, and then there was like an owl above me. So it was a really loud place to camp out, but it's enough room, enough space, and it was pretty cool waking up there by myself. Here it is. Made it to my old little campsite. I put my tent up right there. And yeah, just chilled out for the whole night. It's not a bad spot actually. You get some benches and you can have a campfire as long as there's no ban. And if you have a hammock, there is tons of trees around to be able to set it up on. So I'm probably gonna do that this summer. Yeah, there's fish in the water if that's something people are into, but basically it's a good spot. I'm definitely gonna try and rope some people into it for this summer. But for now, I'm gonna head back down, and thanks for joining me, guys. See you later.